dashes here. He dashes there. He dashes every bloody where. He dashes up. He dashes down. A dashing Womble gets all over town. Whoa! Hey everyone, Ray the Dashing Womble here. Wanted to do a review today of a item that could be used for door dashing, etc. Or if you just do YouTube videos on the road. And I've been looking at getting something. It's a car mount basically, and I've had several car mounts, as many of us have over the years, and they don't last very well, do they? But I've got something today that I feel is, and someone else prompted me to this too, by the way, but I finally got it, so I want to show you it because it is actually a solid piece of engineering for really not a lot of money. For the amount of monies that we spend on car mounts, this I feel will probably be the last car mount that you ever buy. So this is it. Neewer, they make a lot of stuff for the camera world. I've bought some of their lens filters for my cameras at home, for my SLRs, DSLRs, and I've got some other camera equipment from them. This one is the base, but I'll show you what we got in here, and it's very heavy. I mean, I don't know how heavy this darn thing is, but it's really bloody heavy. Anyway, the model number on this one is CA013, and I'll put a link down below. It's available on Amazon. The link I put in there will earn me some monies if you purchase via the link, so just to be aware of that. Yes. But anyway, let's show you what we got. Yeah, this has got a plastic dripping mount to it, a plastic backing onto it. Now they use this for GoPros and for car shows, etc. They'll put these on the outside of the vehicles. They say that you can go at 100 miles an hour and have this on there. Now I did take it out of the box earlier and just to play around with it, and boy is it solid. Alright, so this is it basically. You can, where is it, turn this knob around. There we go. It's very precision. This is metal, this is not plastic, this is metal. That's rubber, and that's just a plastic cover. So if you undo that little screw, you can actually turn this around. So it's precision mount. So if you need to get it to the nearest flipping millimeter, there you got it. It's got the Neewer logo on there, and like I said, this is all metal. And then you got the rubber mount to it, rubber base. So the dome which goes to the windscreen. That is actually a thick piece of rubber. You can get an electronic one where if you turn on the power, I don't know how that one, imagine it's with a battery, or maybe it's with a USB recharger, I'm not sure. But you can just hit the button and it sucks itself to the screen. I didn't choose that option. this is how you make it suck to the screen. Now this one, I actually didn't get the longer arm with it. I've got the shorter arm with it. Which unfortunately doesn't do me the world of good if I'm doing YouTube. So if you're doing YouTube, this arm is not going to do you. What I would suggest is getting, I think there's a 9.5 inch or an 11 inch arm, and I'll show you for why in a bit. So this again is all metal. So part of this goes into the, and this just flops around everywhere when you undo it. It's got the little metal knuckles inside of it. You can move those around. Of course, you can move the other one around. Again, this is all metal. So what you do is, not sure which end goes in there. The same, I suppose. So that bit goes into there. Screw it in there. It's in there, and then you can adjust that. You'll need to get a phone clamp or whatever type of clamp that you've got. I think it actually came with a GoPro mount clamp. Let me double check on that. Yeah, it came with a GoPro or whatever action camera mount too. I don't have one of those. So that bit is useless to me at the minute. So yeah, I got myself one of these. I actually got a camera mount up on the screen, but it's nowhere near as heavy duty as this. So you can put this one in this way, which again doesn't do me any bloody good. Or you can just put it in this way, which is the way I'm going to do it. Actually, I think I've done that wrong. Anyway. So that's how your camera mount will go to the screen. Now what you do is you can obviously adjust that up, and then let's put it up on the screen. Hopefully this will work. Okay, this is how you open it, by the way. Once it's all suctioned up, you just do that to it. So you put this on the screen wherever you want to go, and this little red button here, you just push it in, keep pushing it in until the stop. There's a white line there on that, on there, and when that's it fully into this, when that suction is fully in as far as it will go, that's, the white line disappears. Right, so, and then you adjust this to however you need it. This is going to be a pain. Can lock that one. Shouldn't lock it too much. And then there's a little red button, little red knob here that you turn, and that tightens that arm. So if I tighten that, get that about right. did that a bit wrong. Oh, I didn't get that in there. I did that one incorrectly actually. I think this side goes in that way around. And you're able to tighten it. I guess there is a way around, but it looks more or less the same. Then you're able to twist that. Not too far off, you can break the thread on it. And it sits up there. Although that seems a bit loose to me. So what's going on here? Had it just a little while ago. That ain't going anywhere. Yeah. And there you go. Whew, that was fun. Now the only problem is for me, if you're using it for YouTubing inside the towards you, and it works out fine. The only problem is like, let me show you this on this arm at least. Why is it not conforming right? Oh, there's a so I didn't go all the way in there. Anyhow, you get the idea. You have to really tighten that in there. I didn't do that, did I? There you go. Okay. And not break me out, I suppose. There we go. It takes some little bit of adjusting. But once you get it in there, you ain't never gonna move that again. Now, like I said, if you got it, the camera mounted your way, then that's fine. Well, if you're watching the maps, etc., if you've got the Waze or whatever going, Google Maps, etc., that works out well. But with that small arm, I switch it around, it catches the dome of that mount. So that's why I say if you, so that's no good if you're looking outside the window, unless of course you got it in the other position where you got it there. I'd have to mount it elsewhere. But there is another mount, another arm that you can get, which is I think a 9.8 inch, and there's also an 11 inch mount arm, excuse me, that has all sorts of hipping positions with it. But I've seen it on other people's. There was another YouTuber that put me onto this, and he's got that longer mount, longer arm on it, I think it was like at the time around 20, and there's a couple of them available, actually different sizes, and they're anything from $20 to $30 for that arm. Again, it's all a metal arm, and that's the best way if you're going to be using it for that, because then you can mount this down on the bottom of the screen, or in the bottom corner, or at the top of the screen. At the top of the screen, it's not going to bother you so much. It's not going to be in your way, and it will clear that dome. But yeah, it's a solid mount, very solid mount. It's all metal, and if you want to release it, there's this little button up there, this little release button, and that's what you do. Just click on that and it comes off. It's just a rubber piece, it just breaks the seal. It's all just a rubber piece that breaks the seal. It says open on it, and this is the little white dot, the little white line. You pump away at that, and when it goes inside of there, that's as far as it's going to go. And then this is the mount, the screws where you do this. But you will have to get that part, order that separately, because it's got mounts for the back and for the thing. So you can use this one on it, this clamp on a normal tripod, etc. But that's the Neewer C0413, I think it was, and that is a heavy and solid mount. Once I get the arm that I need, this is all I'm going to be using, and I'll just use it in the bottom end of the screen. Or no, I'll use it at the top. And by the way, it looks like I need to clean the windows. But anyway, solid piece of equipment. Yes, it's a bit more expensive than a normal mount, but this is going nowhere. Once it's on your screen, now I have been told that you have to pump this up if you leave it in your screen all the time. When you get in during the day, make sure to pump that up. That's what I've been told. Obviously, I don't know that yet. Anyway, I put a link down below. Hopefully this has been helpful, even though I fumbled through it. Well, hopefully it will give you an idea, and I'll also put a link down below for the arm, or both the arms that I mentioned, and I think it'll probably work out to be around about $60 US at least. I'm not sure what it's going to be in other countries. And this is middle of May on 2025, so who knows what the prices will be once all the tariffs have been jumping. But solid, and Neewer, they make very, very good equipment. So definitely try them. And once I have it set up, once I get the proper arm I need, I'll show you that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget, like and subscribe, and yeah, thanks for watching. Cheers. Ta-da.